So when we do winterize your system in the fall, we take some steps to make sure that the startup on next season is going to be easier. Most important reason to winterize, prevent damage. That gives us a chance to see if there's any parts that might be failing in the future and be ready for the next year's pre-season, which is turn-on season. If you don't winterize your system, water gets left inside the pipes, the valves, the fittings, the heads, and especially the backflow device, which prevents the water from going back into the water source. And that water, once it gets iced over, because of the low temperature, the ice expands and creates cracks and damages in mostly the hydraulic part of the system. It can get very expensive to repair an irrigation system if it's not winterized properly. It's much more costly to repair these afterwards than to do this preventative maintenance that we call winterization. Routine maintenance can definitely improve the longevity of the system, the lifespan of the system. We're talking about plastic components. They're exposed to very low temperatures in winter and very high temperatures throughout the summer. Those components that work under stress, under water pressure, under high and low temperatures throughout the season, if you maintain them properly, a head can last 20 years easily. But if you don't winterize properly, if you don't get all the water out, if doing a stir-up, you don't do a proper adjustment, if you don't unclog that nozzle that got a little piece of rock or piece of mulch inside, when you start putting all of these together, it's very labor-intensive. Parts can be very costly. After that, the cost to repair the system as well. I guess the biggest impact that we're talking about here, when you don't properly maintain and you ended up with a leak that you might not even know, it's also the environmental impact. That's part of our core values: family, pursuit of perfection, and preservation of our natural resources. This is not just for us or for the homeowner. This is for our kids, for our grandkids, for our neighbors, for our friends. Overwater can be very bad for the environment, also for your plants and for your lawn. So we take that very seriously. The system runs under a high pressure of water throughout the season. All the heads pop up through water pressure, the valves open throughout water pressure, everything works through water pressure. So when we come to winterize, we apply hot air on a much higher pressure than the water is throughout your system. If you have a little crack on your pipe or your fitting or even the head or the valve, those problems are going to become way more easier to see and to either repair right there and then or to give you an estimate to prepare for that repair come spring of the next year. We try to make it very easy for the customers to be less time consuming for them. So as long as we have access to the water and to the controller, or just the water in case if the controller is remote accessible, we try to make that as easy and fast as possible. Winterization comes with the peace of mind of you knowing that you don't have to worry about your irrigation system throughout the winter. It's not going to run, there's no water in your lines, there's no water in the backflow, not in the valves. It's an amazing feeling after you have your system winterized, knowing that you can rest easy and just wait for next spring. If you have any questions regarding winterization, how can it be done, what would it take to winterize your system, please call Corbett office. We'll be proud to take your call.